We're doing the marathon. I'm doing the marathon. Paige is also doing the marathon. Ahmed's running partial of the marathon. Yeah, that's about it. Coach is coaching at a marathon. You're filming at a marathon. We're at a marathon. Not a sprint. All right. Later. So today, I ran 5 miles, easy. Hayes in the barn, so we're just chilling. I drove down Nadeal, which is Adrian's brother, down. He was my co-pilot, and we arrived at the Expo for the marathon project here in Arizona, Phoenix area, the Valley of the Sun. And yeah, I'm here for interviews because I guess people want to listen to me. And there's that.
How's the new hair feel?
Feels weird. This is the second time I put gel in it. It throws me back when I was a little kid where, yeah, growing up in the Phoenix area, my mom would gel up my hair and it would be like super crunchy and sticky, and then I'd do recess and I would be just sweating gel in my eyes and tasting it, and that's probably why I became a distance runner, because I just lost a few brain cells tasting some hair gel. But no, I feel quick, but I won't be surprised if my mom just ruins my ego telling me I have a really bad haircut. So we'll see what Renee says.
Yeah, I'm just really excited to have the opportunity to run fast. I think it's pretty rare that you're on a course that lends itself to fast times and you have the weather that cooperates and allows you to do so. So I just want to make the most of the opportunity. And as Khaled said, you just never know if you're even going to make it to the start line. So to have had a block with really out any major hiccups and feel like I'm in shape to run a PR, yeah, I feel like I have been mentally preparing throughout the build and all the big workouts. I think that gets you ready mentally for the day, and yeah, I just want to make the most of the opportunity. So we have Jackson, Ahmed, and Bob pacing tomorrow. Jackson will be pacing Tyler, and then Ahmed and Bob will be pacing my group. And then we have some other people here as well just to cheer us on. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a big crew out there tomorrow. I think that's really unique. I don't know like that there'll be another time that something like that will happen. So yeah, I'm really stoked to have Ahmed, have Bob, like, who are you going to be more comfortable being paced by than your own teammates, and then having a couple other teammates there as well cheering us on. It's just going to be really special, and it'll make it a fun weekend.
What is this?
Endless. I don't know what it is. Oh, you see. This is the warm-up for the cheese gum, right? Go to truth wall. No, this is the Paige gum. Yeah.
We're out here in sunny Arizona, Wild Horse Pass Hotel, if I'm not mistaken, and it is day before the meet. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Vibes are high, wind is low, and we're probably gonna be running around a parking lot because there's a marathon going on at this time. Not our marathon, the people's marathon. I like Paige, not like that, she's married.
How's it feel a day out? How you feeling?
Good. Yeah, great. I feel like this is like, it feels like, oh, we finally made it. I feel like sometimes this week feels really long. So when you finally get to like, okay, we're less than 24 hours out, I'm like, okay, we've made it.
That says one of us.
How you feeling today?
I would say I'm definitely in the same boat, minus my husband and kid coming out to see me. Yeah, I think for me, I feel like for a lot of distance runners, whether you see yourself as a marathoner or you're just like a miler and like, oh, I'm never gonna do marathon, like there's always been thoughts of like, can I do the marathon? Can I handle the marathon? And I think it's especially with my past, there's times where I never thought I'd be able to run again. So now to be able to get ready for a marathon as a professional athlete still, it's super gratifying and super humbling. Yeah, I thought I was getting a lot of those thoughts in my head where it's just like, there's a time where I was expecting this, but it was never promised. And now that I'm here, I just really want to get it done and just see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited. But again, I don't know if I'm truly ready because I haven't done it before, but I am prepared for what's lying ahead.
It's race day.
Paige, how are you feeling?
Good, ready to get this thing started.
I'm feeling good. A lot of excitement actually. It's the first time that obviously a marathon is a pretty long distance. But yeah, it's like, you know, we only had like a 10-minute warm up, and it's like you warm up like literally during the race. It's just weird. I've never been in that mind frame before, and so yeah, just like I think it's like, oh man, like I feel like so unprepared and I'm not doing enough. But it's like, dude, I have a whole honestly, I have a whole entire marathon to warm up. So it's just interesting. But yeah, I mean, feeling good. Vibes are high. It's time to skedaddle.
Runners set.
The day is marathon day. What happened? Finished the marathon, barely. Went with the 210 group. We went through halfway in 64. So it was like, okay, I just want to hold steady, and then a little past half marathon, transmission was starting to leak a little bit in the car, and I was just slowly trying to dissipate back, and as it went on, I just started falling like a rock at the end, and I was just suffering, and the goal went from stalemate for 208 to, okay, hold on for 210 to, I just need to really hold on so I can hit the Olympic trials standard and finish in 2:18 and 4 seconds. And so I believe that is 4 seconds, or there'll be way more change to, yeah, not hit the trial standard even. So I am very disappointed in myself. I'm very disappointed representing the team like this. And I know I have a very great team and a great sponsor to be like, we don't think like that, but it's just very difficult to put into words the type of sadness I'm feeling right now. A lot of time went into this, a lot of years of suffering with Achilles stuff, and to show up like that, I am, yeah, very, very sad, but glad I finished, so my ego isn't bruised too much, but yeah, very rough. So looking forward to the next one, but right now this one stings quite a bit.
Yeah, so I think we may have came through the first 10K just a little slow, and then we picked it up a little bit that second 10K to try to get back on pace to come through half in like 1:11:40, and I think we just maybe hit the gas a little bit too hard that second 10K. It felt a little bit fast, and I feel like I should have spoken up and said, hey, like, I think we need to pull it back a little bit, but it's hard when it's that early in the race and you do feel good and you do feel like, I could do this. But I think, yeah, it was just a little quicker than what marathon effort needs to be to make it through 26 miles. And yeah, by like halfway, I was starting to be like, shoot, like we went over the line a little bit and a little too long. And yeah, then, you know, just tried to keep it going. I was like, all right, it's okay if we slow down a little. And it just became pretty apparent by like mile 16, mile 17, that I was just going to keep going backwards. And I could have finished, I know I could have, but it would have been significantly slower than what I wanted to run today. And just felt like today wasn't the day to grit it out and run a slow time. Today was all about trying to run fast, and when I knew it wasn't going to happen, I made the really difficult decision to step off and hopefully save my legs for another opportunity in the near future.